So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD, and Black Ops 4 Zombies is the topic of today's video, as we have some really exciting story stuff to discuss with you all as to where Treyarch could be heading with Black Ops 4 and its brand new story and lore. Missed my video yesterday where Treyarch gave us a new teaser image ahead of their announcement that they're going to be having a panel at Comic-Con on July 19th. You can catch that as an interactive card in the top right now, or linked down below in the description. But within that, we got a teaser image as well as basically some basic info on what's going to be going down at this panel. And really interestingly enough is the teaser image itself. We couldn't really make out too much, but we did work out that it could be a PERK machine. And as you guys are amazing, the community across YouTube, across Twitter, across Reddit, all sorts of different mediums have managed to work out exactly what this is that Treyarch have teased here, and it's obvious. We obviously didn't quite realize it at first, but a lot of you guys already have, but we're going to implant the idea into here because it seems that Treyarch are going to have all of the PERK machines styled like this around different Greek gods. That's right, we got some Greek mythology happening within Zombies and this new storyline, which I'm incredibly excited to see delved in and to see it further deeply developed here. But as you can see within the trailer for Voyage of Despair, which you pointed out yesterday, you can see this, which is a Greek god, which it's just a person turns into a Greek god statue. And at the time, we didn't really think what this could be. We thought it could be a PERK machine, it could have been Pack-a-Punch, could have been a Gobblegun machine, could have been anything at all. But with this new image yesterday, which links up very much with it, the image is also another Greek god. So the one that we see within the Voyage of Despair trailer matches a lot with a Greek god called Odin. You see him pictured here in the same sort of outfit. He always known to be wearing a broad hat of sorts. He's got dogs as minions, and he always carries around a spear named Gungnir. Now, as king of the Norse gods, Odin possesses vast strength, stamina, and durability, which is very interesting. This might not just be the case here, as this could also be the ancient Greek god of war being Ares, as that god was also shown wearing a set of armor and wielding not only an axe, but a spear, which matches up a lot with the Voyage of Despair one, but not necessarily does it match up with what we spoke about earlier with Odin. And what lines it up more for me to believe that this is actually Ares is the fact that Ares was known to have two companions in battle who were often represented as dogs, and these were other semi-important gods called Deimos and Phobos. And you might recognize those names from the Nightmares campaign. Treyarch already sprinkling a bit of that Greek mythology to get us ready for Black Ops 4, eh? When it comes to the teaser image that we got yesterday, it is very clear now that this is another god, which is Zeus. It's very obvious, and if you guys don't know about Zeus, we'll give you a little brief quick history. But Zeus was the king of the gods and the god of the sky, the weather, law and order, destiny and fate, and kingship. He was depicted as a regal, mature man with a sturdy figure and dark beard, and his usual attributes were a lightning bolt, a royal scepter, and an eagle. Now, what do we have in this image? Well, we have pretty much everything I just said. We have the eagle in this image, which was a sacred animal and symbol of Zeus and was a pet that he had around with him a lot of the time. Zeus often wielded a bolt of lightning, and of course we see that in one image. So if you didn't already believe this was Zeus, then I mean, we'll keep going here. But lastly, what we thought was at first the artifact that we saw within the two trailers looks actually more realistically to be the shield that Zeus normally used, and an eagle is perched on that again, just like we spoke about earlier, that sacred animal. Zeus's shield here could be what they describe as Aegis. The nature of Aegis is uncertain, but it normally is interpreted as an animal skin or a shield. And as you can see, it looks a lot like a shield in this image. And the shield has an interesting face on it, which looks like the head of Medusa. So if you line that all up, it's definitely confirmed that this is without a doubt the god Zeus that we're seeing in these teaser images here. So with the idea of each PERK machine being a Greek god, what exactly is Treyarch trying to get at at here? Well, they are trying to tell a completely new storyline with completely new lore and background, and anything can really go. Even in the Voyage of Despair trailer, you see a few people turn into the mystery box, which has a beautiful glisten of Greek mythology sprinkled right over that thing. It looks beautiful. But at E3, Jason Blundell did confirm to us that the perk system is changing, and there's a new system called PERK Vapors, where you can choose your perks before you go into a game, so you can see what perks appear and you can customize them so only the perks that you want to use will be there, which not only opens the doors to different ways to play, but also limits the amount of perks that can be bought in the map itself, so it can change things up and make things more difficult. He mentioned that there's going to be over 10 perk vapors, which possibly points the count of total Greek perk machines to maybe 12 or 13, as in Greek mythology there were 12 Olympian gods, those being Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Ares, Apollo, Artemis, Hermes, Aphrodite, Hestia, and Hades. Which gives us 12 in total, and Jason Blundell did say there's going to be over 10 different perk vapors, so perhaps we could see those influenced by each of the 12 Olympian Greek gods. Perhaps some of these gods could actually directly indicate to the effects of the perks that we might see. Some people suggesting that Zeus could be Electric Cherry, or perhaps Juggernog, for example, as he was the king of all of the gods. And some people believe also, to tie in again with the new story and the Greek mythology, is that the new crew that we're going to be playing as is presumably the Oracle of Delphi. Now, the way that this can be linked into Black Ops 4 Zombies is specifically with the start of the 9 trailer, as the Oracle of Delphi was an important religious sanctuary sacred to the god Apollo, and it gave cryptic predictions and guidance to city-states and individuals by breathing in vapors. Now, these supposed delivered messages from Apollo were usually obscure or ambiguous, and perhaps someone has told our crew that they have to go to this location and to breathe in these vapors in order to get the answers they're looking for. Perhaps this is part of their own journey in trying to capture the artifact and keep it safe. Still don't really know the details as of yet, but that's one way that Treyarch can keep everything tied very nicely in with Greek mythology, as we have with the perk machine. So that about wraps it up. We kind of had an inkling, but now we can pretty much confirm that within the new storyline, at least within some of the maps, we're going to see the perk machines as Greek gods. Perhaps Zeus could be the new Electric Cherry perk machine. We don't really know, but of course he's associated with lightning bolts, so it would make a lot of sense. And if you guys could link any other gods together with perk abilities, let me know your thoughts on them down below in the comment section. And just to round things off as well, I remember that during the reveal event there was a secret press sort of zombies roundtable that we had, and whilst we weren't allowed to take pictures, Lagin did sneak a picture in, and on the wall were all these different weapons which I assume will be in the map 9, and some of these could be Greek god related. Definitely, if you include that sort of battle axe that we see, could be linked in with Thor, for example. And you've got these weird serpents on this origin style staff. There's just some interesting stuff, so just food for thought basically. But thank you for watching, guys. If you learned something new in this video or you enjoyed it, a like rating would be really appreciated. It only takes a second and it really helps me out. And let me know your thoughts on the video down below, and make sure to subscribe also with notifications turned on so you never miss a future upload. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.